Thanks for coming to my channel to watch my video. I have a terrific one for you today. It is a old-fashioned homemade butter cake. Oh my God, if this cake isn't delicious, I don't know what to tell you. I have to put the ingredients for you below, and you guys, I'm telling you, this cake is delicious. So without further ado, let's get started. So in a bowl, I have flour. I've added some sugar. Next, I'm going to add in some baking powder, some baking soda, and some salt, which are all the dry ingredients. You're going to stir these to combine. And I also added a dash of cinnamon, about 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon, you can say. So once I set that aside, I have some buttermilk here, and I'm going to add in 4 eggs, and I'm going to whisk to combine. Now, I'm not sure why I decided to do it in this method, but you can put this wet ingredients in the stand mixer and mix them all together. So in this bowl, I've put in the buttermilk and the eggs, and now I've added in the butter, and I've added in some vanilla bean paste. Now I've moved it all to the stand mixer. And so now I'm mixing that up better than I was doing by hand. And so next, what I'm going to do is stop, and I'm going to add in all of the flour. And so now I'm going to mix this to combine. And you want to be careful not to overmix because it may make the cake a little tough. And we don't want that. We want it to stay moist and delicious. And don't forget to scrape down the sides in between. And then once you get done, you have some luscious cake batter that looks like that. So I have a bundt pan that I'm spraying with some baking spray. And you should already have your oven heated to 325. And you want to make sure you coat your bundt pan really well, you guys, because if not, it will stick and then it won't come out looking really pretty like you want it to. So now I'm going to pour in the batter. And as you can see, I'm giving you another really good visual of how the batter should look. Now that I've put in all of the batter, I am shaking and tapping the pan so that I can get out all of the air bubbles so that I have an even bake. Next, I'm going to put it in the 325 degree oven, and I'm going to bake it for an hour. So in the meantime, I have in a saucepan, I have a stick of butter. I have sugar and water, and I'm going to mix all of this together until the sugar has, fused and all combined together. I'm melting the sugar. Now, once it's all been melted, I'm going to pull it off of the heat. And this right here, you guys, is the glaze that goes on top of the cake, which really just, I don't know what to tell you. The glaze in this cake is so delicious. It's unbelievable. You can serve it with some fresh fruit. Oh my God, you will be the life of the party when you make this cake and you serve it to somebody. So now I'm putting in some vanilla bean paste, and I'm going to stir to combine. Now the cake should be coming out of the oven about now. You guys have waited a whole hour. I'm so very proud of you. So now that the cake is out, I am taking a little, what did I want to call this? A skewer. And I'm sticking in hose into the cake so that that yummy glaze that we just made can seep down into this cake. Now, do you guys understand what I'm talking about and how delicious this cake is? Because I'm only putting in more sugar and more butter to make this cake like so decadent and so delicious and moist and fluffy. Oh my God, this cake is so done. So as soon as it comes out, you want to poke the holes and you want to make sure you saturate that lovely glaze in there. Then once it cools down a little, you can transfer it to your baking dish, your stand, or your wherever you're going to put the cake on. Let's put it that way. Not your, your cake dish, I should say. So now I flipped mine over because actually I made this cake for my coworker. So now I am actually poking holes in the top of the cake because I want this yummy glaze all over this cake. And I'm not going to waste any. So I'm going to pour it all over the cake. I'm going to add in some more holes because I don't think I have enough to make sure it's seeped all the way through. And then the cake is completed, you guys. So now that the cake is completed, like I said, I'm giving it away, so I didn't slice it up for you, but it is so delicious. If you want some receipts, I can bring you some receipts of how my coworker thought this cake was. And man, I think he ate half the cake in one day, which is crazy, but he was trying to hold out through the weekend, but I don't think he did. But the cake is so delicious, you guys. I have a final take for you in just a moment. Okay, here you go. Here's the butter cake. It is so delicious. Thank you for watching my video. And as always, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Don't forget to click thumbs up and subscribe so that you can get all of my new videos. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.